I can't look at these
Mm.
anymore. Also, like, you don't need your 3rd grade yearbook. Like, I've got a couple of
What
key
if
years, and
I've got it?
I've got enough that, like, if somebody becomes famous, I'm like, "Oh, there they are in my school yearbook." But, like, I
All
kept
right.
key years. I didn't need every single year. You don't need the 1st grade photo with a tooth missing, in
Am I
my
just
opinion.
vain where I was like, no, these are all important. All of them. I need all of them. No, I don't. I have my 5th grade yearbook. That would be like 99, 2000.
Okay.
I don't know. And then I have my 8th grade yearbook. I did not have a good time in middle school, so I was like, I don't want to remember any of this. And
Aw.
then I had the 3, culminations of everything. But yeah, like I don't want to see any of this, any of you people. I'm good.
I kept just enough so
Oh,
that I could go, "Someday when I have a job with a company that's doing a retro-themed nostalgia event, I'll be able to pull some of them out and, embarrass myself for our audience, but
said
not today."
nostalgia event, much like Fandom Rewind. What up, everyone? Oh, why can't my watch do that yet? Why can't my watch do it? Why do I pay taxes? Sorry, we digress. No, this is not the Comics Hall, everyone. Welcome to Trivial Cahoots during Fandom Rewind Day 3. It is Wednesday. I am Paul Pickles, and who are you?
I'm
Welcome.
Tammy your needy little friend who looks like a
Yes.
monster.
Remember to feed her, or she'll die.
Okay, straight up, like, I just want you guys to know, I try to be a good person in all things. I never once successfully raised a Tamagotchi to adulthood.
Yeah.
Not once. They always died in the teenager phase.
You know what's nice though, Amy, is we were at Comic-Con and they had a Tamagotchi booth. So they're doing okay.
Yeah,
Someone out there is
Tamagotchis are
keeping their
smaller.
Tamagotchis alive. Yeah.
Tamagotchis are smaller. Back in my
No,
day, they used to be
Amy,
bigger.
you've just grown. You have just grown. Much like the audience that has joined us now. So, welcome and official, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Trivial Cahoots. We're going to be playing some trivia, some either 80s or 90s trivia. Me and Amy don't know what it is, so we can play along with you all live and see how much
Maybe it's a
more
mix of both. I don't know.
Amy knows than I do. We're very excited. Now, again, before we start playing, we're going to get to it very quickly. Couple bits of housekeeping or house cleaning. I like
Housekeeping.
housekeeping. Okay,
Yeah, it's housekeeping.
housekeeping. Yeah, thank you. Bookkeeping, housekeeping, whatever Amy says goes. So, first and foremost, it is still not too late to register, everyone. Side.show/Fandom Rewind here. $10 in Sideshow rewards almost instantly. There are people out there, Amy, that are saying like they got it in like 2 minutes. They got their $10 rewards in 2 minutes. Some of our
Nice.
international homies out there are saying like, yeah, I got it in like an hour. So it is open to international, domestic, wherever you are. That $10 is yours in rewards when you go to side.show/Fandom Rewind and just hit register. And not only do you get that, but you also get exclusive giveaway opportunities, exclusive possible rewards opportunities, and possibly deep discount offers that are up to you, the registrants first. So, head over to side.show/Fandom Rewind. And Amy, I'm going to let you take this next bit of housekeeping because it pertains to a little thing called the blog.
Oh boy, what is that? I actually
Side.show.
do we have a
There's no notes.
schedule? I'm
Sorry,
so
I
sorry.
threw
Oh,
it.
okay.
Nope,
I was like,
there's no
I
notes.
didn't get those.
Head over to side.show/rewind blog to see everything that's happening during this week.
Yes, we've put together a lovely overview for the event for you guys, so you guys can check on the daily schedules. You can see what you missed on days that have already gone by, and you can only access them if you have a DeLorean. But you can also see what's coming up for our Fandom Rewind event. You'll find a little bit more information about that registration Paul mentioned, which again is totally free, and we recommend you having a Sideshow account so you can nab those rewards.
Yep.
And yeah, any questions, concerns, or comments, you can hopefully find them all answered in the blog, but then you can also reach out to us in the Let Your Geek Sideshow Facebook group with anything else about this event.
And let's go over very briefly. We've got super producer Hannah in the background. I believe we have Crystal moderating. Hannah, could you please bring up the schedule for today really quickly? So we had a flash giveaway at 11 a.m. At noon. We had a giveaway challenge that was on our Crowdpurse side show live.
Code money, please.
Money,
I love
please.
Money, please.
Right now, you are in the midst of Trivial Cahoots. And then at 5, we have our Fandom Rewind daily wrap-up show where we wrap up, dare I say, rewind the day of everything that happened today. And we we have some fun on that show. So tune in. You guys have been watching it.
I don't want to, like, if you didn't check in yesterday, you guys missed Joe Lombardo in doing his best Gem and the Holograms impression. So I think you should definitely tune in for those shows because they are quite fun.
Was that an impression? That was Gem.
Oh, yeah. It was Greta Van
like
Attitude's best Gem and the Holograms impression.
A national treasure, a national gem.
Also, we talked about what was that show that everybody was like, what? Oh, Cop Rock. They talked about Cop Rock and like they were going through all the everybody in the chats had that same reaction, Paul.
It's like, but then there's gonna be that one person, Amy, that's like, how did you get a job at Sideshow, Paul, and you've never seen Cop Rock? Yeah. Like, how did you get a job there?
It is
well, I wasn't born. Cop Rock statue when. So we do have one little quick bit, something that we talked about the other day. One, we've gotten rid of temporarily the limit, the $50 SRP limit to use minimum. Thank you, to use your Sideshow rewards. So you can use it on basically anything at this point. And we also, where it's applicable, I should say that. And also we have Hannah bring up the short link. Head over to side.show/SMS deals. We have a few giveaways that are only available to you when you go there and when you sign up for our SMS program or function on our website. We all do it. It is incredibly fun and incredibly deadly to your wallet.
We're bringing the technological advancements in this nostalgia-themed week.
Look out, Skynet. Sideshow's on your heels. So
we don't have the dehydrated pizzas from Back to the Future yet, though. We'll let you know when we can deliver those to you.
Optimal word is yet. All right. Well, we promised trivia. It is time for some trivia. Hannah, let's bring up the code that people need. So head over to sideshow.live and enter the code. How rude.
How rude.
Amy did work on this particular trivia and says you do need to enter it just like that, or else it won't let you in. That's pretty good. Also, while they're doing this, Amy, Hannah will let us know when it's time to play. You've got the first question, so we'll get all that out of the way. Can we talk about how awesome your shirt is, please?
Thank you. Check that.
That woman's wearing a Buffy shirt. She thought we wouldn't notice, but we did.
It is an officially licensed and extremely bizarre Buffy checkered pattern polo shirt.
Yeah, it's great. It definitely looks like breathable. It looks comfy too.
Yeah, it's nice, and it's like perfect, like spooky season colors. We're getting close. I've already been to my local Spirit Halloween once this month, and I'll probably go again before the month is over. Because when I went, they were like, "We don't have everything out just yet." It's like it's a little early. You're a little eager. I'm like, I know, but I'm excited.
I know. I think after Fandom Rewind is over, I will begin the construction of my costume and go raid the
nice.
But I'm pretty proud of this one. I'm not like a costume guy. Like I pull the Jim Halpert, like my name's John or something like that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do it this year. I'm doing it.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to brag, but it's the best thing people have ever seen.
I think I know what I want to do, but I'm like I have a hard time picking just one, and I want to go ambitious, but I went a little too ambitious last year and crashed and burned and like had to humble myself. So like I'm trying to be realistic here, but I'm also like, I did my She-Hulk 3 years too early, so I could probably just bring that one back out for this year too. But we'll see.
Someone asked I think we're just about there. Someone asked what, I'm sorry. I'm like way in here. What's on the hat? It's a Star Wars hat. Endor Commando. It's from our friends over at Heroes and Villains. All right, Hannah, we all set? All right, let's wiggle. All right, everyone, good luck. Remember, first place is $25, second place is $15, and third place is $10 in Sideshow rewards. If you've won any of the trivia this week, you're not eligible. Amy, take it away.
All right, question number 1. Though Urkel was the breakout character, what was the last name of the lead family in the hit 90s sitcom Family Matters? A. Williams, B. Wilson, C. Winslow, or D. Wellington?
Nice. I do know this one.
Steve Nara, not to make you feel old, that was 2 years ago. Huntress was 2 years ago.
Oh, wow.
All right, seems like the majority of answers said C. Winslow. Is that correct? Boom. Yes, it was C. Winslow.
All right, Manny, Lucas, in the comments, don't put your answers in the chats. I'm looking at you two specifically. I'm going to have to separate you guys. All right? Enough. Don't put the answers in the chats, everyone. Good luck. All right. Question number 2, Hannah. Let's wiggle. On TV 90 show Home Improvement, on the 90 show Home Improvement, what was the name of the show that Tim and his sidekick Al hosted? Tool Men, Tool Time, Taylor's Tools, or Toolin' Around? Oh, this is a good one. I'm 2 for 2. I'm not saying my answers out loud, but I know I'm doing okay so far.
You know.
I think, okay, so a majority of you, 77% of you said B, Tool Time, and of course you would be...
That is correct. One of the most confident ratio of responses that I've seen from any Trivial Cahoots.
Yeah. I wonder, like...
I'm proud of you guys.
Before we move on in the chats, like how many of you people in the chats, we've got just over, just about 535 people here, watched that show? Or like, is that one of the things in pop culture, Amy? Do you think that people just know? You know, like maybe. I didn't watch Ghostbusters for years, like up until like 2 years ago. But I knew, like, if it's like, who are you going to call? Ghostbusters. Like, you know that. I wonder if that's like as synonymous, maybe not as big as that.
Because this is Tool Time with Tim the Toolman Taylor. If I'm not mistaken. Each episode of Home Improvement includes Tim's home improvement show called Tool Time, a show within a show. Tim Allen, is joined by his friend and mild-mannered co-host Al Borland, Richard Karn, and a Tool Time girl, first Lisa, Pamela Anderson, and later Heidi, Debbie Dunning, whose main duty is to introduce the pair at the... There's more words.
It's to be continued, everyone.
To be continued. Probably
what do you think the last word is?
Start of the show. Start of the show, maybe?
Put in the chats. What do you think the rest of that sentence is?
Introduce the pair at the Olympics, maybe.
It is at the beginning of the show, Hannah says.
Okay, perfect. All right, are we ready for question 3?
Sideshow Collectibles, I was like, it's become sentient. It says, everyone who's anybody turned into ABC's TGIF. Which, I did learn. I learned that last year, what the hell that was. And that's awesome. I was like, the restaurant. That's awesome. Great. But all right. So
you're like, I love mozzarella sticks.
Who doesn't, right, Amy? Like, I love flair. I'm starting off here. Amy, question number 3. You are up.
All right. On the TV series Friends, who played Rachel's sisters? A, Christina Applegate and Reese Witherspoon. B, Christina Applegate and Alicia Silverstone. C, Reese Witherspoon and Christy Swanson. Or D, Christy Swanson and Cameron Diaz. That's a lot of names.
Ooh, that is a lot of names.
I will admit, I don't know this one. I don't know this one because my Friends knowledge is a little lacking.
Yeah, I've never finished it. I've gotten through, like, one time it was like to impress this girl that I was talking to, and I was like, I'm not really into this. And then another time because it was just really good, but I just never finished it. But I think Christina Applegate's in it, so maybe Alicia Silverstone, maybe B. I'm not sure. Let's see, Hannah. What did most people? Oh, this is pretty split.
Okay. The most people said A, Christina Applegate and Reese Witherspoon, 42%. And, 42% is the answer to life and everything. So maybe that's also the answer to this one.
Yep. It is.
Yes, it is. Christina Applegate and Reese Witherspoon.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Alicia Silverstone is Clueless.
That girl. Oh.
Yeah.
That too.
Nerd.
Sorry. I love Batman and Robin.
Yeah, it's great.
Don't judge me.
I'm not, but there's like hundreds of other people here.
Yeah, they can judge me.
All right, we're going to go question 4, and then we'll show who's in the lead and such. So, Hannah, question 4. Michael J. Fox played Alex Keaton on which of these 1980s TV sitcoms? Full House, Growing Pains, Family Ties, or The Facts of Life? Oh, the answer is right there. That's him, right? Is that him in these shows? I've never seen Michael J. Fox in any movie or any, Paramount, pillar of pop culture.
Do you want to know the worst thing that I said to myself recently, but also like had to put on the blog is that Back to the Future now takes place entirely in the past. Like entirely in the past.
This is great.
2015 was a big year, but as soon as we were over that hump, it's like, wow, look at this really totally retro trilogy.
Oh no. So Jamie Alexander here. Lady Sif? Is that her? What are you doing here? says there better be full house questions. If there's not, you can direct all your hate mail to social@sideshow.com. Me and Amy did not write these, so please direct it appropriately. All right, so okay, we're running the question again. That's nice. It's very nice of our super producer here. But all right, so the question was, Michael J. Fox played Alex Keaton on which of the 1980s TV sitcoms? Full House, Growing Pains, Family Ties, Facts of Life. I assume most of you have already chosen. A majority of you, 64%, said Family Ties, and most of you would be correct.
Correct.
I've never seen it.
Neither have I.
Yeah, I think this. I mean, kind of came out before we were born, so like I don't feel too bad.
Yes, for those in the chat, we know that there was a little bit of a tech glitch here. Hopefully you guys are still ready to go to question number 5. Not sure what happened there, but you know, technology. Yeah. They didn't perfect it in the 80s and 90s. So
yeah. And for people asking in the chats, that was a bit. I've definitely seen Back to the Future and a majority of things that he's been in multiple times. Okay. Hannah, let's see what the scoreboard looks like currently. So
it's a little known fact that Paul models his beauty routine after Teen Wolf.
Almost exclusively. Yeah, I air dry on top of cars. That's how I get the hair this way. So in first place, Finn B with 375 points, Jay Marr with 368, and Zachary with 360. And Surreal is
hot on the heels of third place.
All right, Zachary, you gotta keep it tight because
it's this whole top 12 we're looking at here. It's anybody's game. It's a tight race. And how many questions are there in total?
10.
10. So you guys, we're not even halfway there.
Just getting about halfway. So, hey, Zach R, not too bad. All right, everyone's doing good. I hope you guys are all doing well so far. Let us know where you are in the rankings so far. I know a lot of you are not in the top 3 because we can't see it down that far. All right, Amy. Question number 5. You are up.
All right.
Let's run it, Hannah.
In the 80s hit show Married with Children, what was the father Al Bundy's occupation? A, cable guy, B, delivery driver, C, janitor, or D, shoe salesman?
I know this one. Because I remember my dad watching this.
Oh, okay.
And we just sort of
Fair
like
enough.
sitting there, just like slumped after like some sports practice. I'm just like, what are we watching? Why is he so sad and depressed all the time? And then I grew up and I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, no. See, there was a point in the evening at our household where I wasn't allowed out in the like the kitchen living room area because the rooms connected and that's where the TV was. And I didn't know why. Like as a child, I was like, why at 9 p.m. does the kitchen close? You know, because moms sometimes are like, the kitchen's closed. I'm not making you any more food. But literally it was because my dad was watching South Park and my mom didn't want me like seeing it or hearing it. So I was like shut out of the room.
That's awesome.
It was pretty funny. I was just like, yeah, the kitchen closes at 9 o'clock. It was because he was watching South Park.
But you can take out to-go orders, I've heard.
Yeah, now they're starting to get into DoorDash. So
Mm-hmm. Good. Wow, that's good.
All right.
For the economy. All right.
Let's see what y'all said.
Let's see. Most of you.
Woo! Hey, that's just as confident as the first time.
Mm-hmm. I think
you guys love your sitcom dads.
They sure do. Yeah.
All right. The answer was D, shoe salesman. Very nice.
That's funny. Shiny Suit says, would a loser score 5 touchdowns in the high school champ game? No. I assume that's a direct reference to the show, but I think it's still pretty funny. Sounds like something he would say. So the correct answer was D, shoe salesman. Hey, I hope was it Surreal was right on the heels of right on the heels. It's not my best today. What are you gonna do?
We'll workshop that one.
It's not always gold, people. All right, question number 6 here. Hannah, let's run it. On the 90s TV show Dinosaurs, what was Baby Sinclair most famous for saying? Not the baby, not the papa, not the mama, or food now?
I feel like the internet, I need Gen Z to rediscover this show and like memeify it because it is so ready. It is so ready. Like I want more of the children to know about this show. Yeah. It's so good.
I feel like if anyone can reinvigorate this show, it would be Gen Z. Because I don't know what the hell is going on in this show. I've seen it before, definitely, but I don't know what it's about. Like, I couldn't tell you today. Dinosaurs.
I mean, yeah, I don't think anyone could
Anthropomorphic
exactly
dinosaurs.
tell you. Yeah, we've got some people in the chats remarking that this had a pretty sad ending. And super producer Hannah said, I had those fast food toys, probably McDonald's, where you'd push the button and they'd move. I was always a big fan of the Burger King Pokemon toys, if we're talking fast food toys, personally.
Yep.
But let's see what y'all chose for this one. See if you guys know Baby Sinclair.
Oh, all right.
Most of you
Pretty
said
confident.
C.
Not the mama.
Not the mama. And that would
Most
be
of you
correct.
Is that how it goes, Amy?
Yeah, more like not the mama. Like he was a little.
I had no idea.
I don't know. It's not my best dinosaur impression, but he was a little. So great. So good.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so this wouldn't be a spoiler, right? We've got a little bit of time, Amy. We're doing okay on time. Could someone in the chats, I don't care who it is first, unless Amy, you know it, what was the ending? Why was it so sad? I think it's been out for decades. So why was this ending so sad? Because now I'm curious. I don't have time to look it up now, well, but I want to know. Let's crowdsource this answer.
Historically, you know how the age of dinosaurs kind of ended, right?
It's like Vanilla Sky.
I mean,
well, yeah. Oh, okay. So
they went extinct. The ice age begins.
The ice age started. Okay, like I figured it was something like that, but I thought it was like I don't know if maybe Nolan directed this or something, and it was crazy.
It's the perfect way to write yourself out of a series. I was just watching some stuff on Dropout, College Humor, and they were talking about like show endings, and it was this show called Mantis, and it was like a superhero show, and the way that they ended it was like the hero blew himself up at the end of the series, and then they just buried him in an unmarked grave, and it was like, oh, okay, that's one way to write yourself out of a show, I guess. So they were like, hey guys, we can do as many seasons of this as we want up through the Cretaceous period or whichever. I'm bad at dinosaur chronology. But yeah, just going, yeah, we can end it anytime we want with the Ice Age. That's fine.
I like a couple people's responses. The Real Bunkolio, which is a very 90s name now, says, I'm all right.
You were expecting that one, were you?
No, I wasn't. It says, I'm guessing it was like The Sopranos. It just fades to black. That'd be a great ending.
The Dino Sopranos.
Scott Voss says that it was the most expensive show on TV at the time. I can see that, right? With the animatronics and probably like what it costs to light and set that entire place of these animatronic dinosaur or puppets, maybe? Were they puppets?
I mean, they were animatronics and yeah, some of them were puppet based or had puppeteering to them. I want to say Kirk Thatcher worked on this show, and he was also responsible for some of the like Mon Calamari and the Ewoks in Return of the Jedi and stuff. But yeah, they had good puppeteers on that show.
Sweet. All right. Yeah. Question 7, everyone. Amy, you are up.
Give me a good one. MTV aired a late night all heavy metal show on Saturday nights known as Headbangers what? Time, Ball, Party, or Rock Out?
Nice. I know this one. I've actually watched this before. Believe it or not. Chats.
Believe it or not. He's
90s music I'm good with. I think the 90s had some of the most important music to the modern music scene in history. I mean, me and Amy disagree, but it's fine.
Look, just because I love the 80s doesn't mean that the 90s weren't also great.
It's true.
I'm a fan of grunge.
I'm being very like polarizing. No, you don't like my thing, so you hate my thing.
You're like, I love pancakes. Oh, so what, you hate waffles? That's
wow.
Not what I said.
Amy Chase hates waffles.
Believe it or not, it's just Paul. Thank you, Donna E. Believe it or not, it's just Paul. There's been a lot of Greatest American Hero talk as well on the wrap-up shows lately.
Koflax says this is a uniquely American question.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
if you watched How I Met Your Mother, Canada didn't get 80s and 90s metal until 2010. It was like their grunge scene.
We should have some Robin Sparkles on the music
Robin daggers. All right, let's go. Let's move on to see what most people chose. 61% of you said ball. That would be the Headbangers Ball, and most of you are correct. It is the Headbangers Ball. It was awesome. It was a great show. Yeah.
I'd love to have one of these trivia questions someday be, and most of you were wrong. I don't think I've seen one in a long time where the majority response was the incorrect one. But I've seen some that were stumpers where like all of them were like 25% of the votes almost, and it was like, okay, people weren't confident on this one at all. But.
Yeah. You and me both, people. All right, question number 8, Hannah. Let's slide on over. In Buffy the Vampire Slayer, what animal spirit possesses Xander in the episode of the or Xander?
Xander.
It's Xander. It's Xander.
It's short.
I've seen the first 2 seasons. In the episode The Pack, hyena, wolf, coyote, or jackal?
This is one of my favorites because it is a season 1 episode, and season 1 is really short and really campy. And the majority of people, like when they're getting into it, if they're not sure if they're going to like it, people just go straight to season 2. Season 1 doesn't really matter.
Oh.
But this was halfway through the first season. And this episode and this incident gets referenced like 6 or 7 more times throughout the rest of the series with like varying degrees of like playing it off as a joke or like this is important to this episode's plot.
This is the first season?
So this is episode 6 of the first season.
And I liked the first season and I watched the first and the second season. I guess I'd remember this if I like watched the episode again.
So what do you think it is?
I think it's jackal.
Okay. Let's see what everybody else said.
Oh,
here we go.
Obvious. Okay, so most people, 48% of people said wolf, and most people are
incorrect.
Oh.
It's a hyena. They go to the Sunnydale Zoo, and there's a weird zookeeper who's like, hyenas have mystic powers.
And then it ends in that like standoff, right? And they're like back at the zoo.
Yeah, and Buffy, and actually, this is cited as one of the like only when people are like, "Hey, everyone's ragging on Faith for killing a human." Buffy arguably kills a human because she tosses the zookeeper into the hyena pit, and the hyenas eat him. But oh, and then the thing that never comes up. Yeah. They bring up the possession a lot. The thing that doesn't get brought up is the fact that all the other students except for Xander physically ate the principal.
Yeah, that's right. I remember now.
And then they get Armin Shermer from Star Trek as Principal Snyder. Anyways, nice. I love this episode because most people don't care about it, and it's hugely important to the show.
We have some notes. When Xander follows a group of bullies into the zoo's hyena house to protect a fellow student, he and the bullies are possessed by demonic hyena spirits and devour the school principal.
Thank you. There we go.
Yeah. I wish. I mean, if we would have known you were on the show, the notes would have just been like cut to Amy full screen.
Yeah. Hope you guys are ready for a 3-hour dissertation. Koflak on YouTube says Buffy pulled a Batman. She killed someone by having someone else do the dirty work for her. Fair enough, but also when you think about the ramifications of it, it's kind of horrifying.
All right, we'll do. What do you want to do, Amy? Leaderboard or question 9?
Let's do a leaderboard just to let people know the stakes for the final 2. See if we got a little bit of a shakeup.
In first place, Jamar maybe in second, holding strong. First and second haven't moved, but third place has changed. Surreal has surreally taken over third place. Damn it, not good either. I'm gonna get one.
There's a 2-way tie for fourth place, so maybe one of them can break out and take over.
Yeah, you guys have been putting in work. Nice job. Yeah, Brendan H and PC are tied for 4th. Amanda, we see you down there at 6th, holding it down. All right. Question
Good luck, everybody.
9.
You got 2 questions left.
Here we go, Amy.
Break.
You're up.
All right. What graffiti tag is Bart Simpson fond of using? A, El Barto, B, El Bartman, C, El Bart Dude, or D, El Dude? I love this gif, and then the Marge Simpson one where she's like, "I'll crump with you, sweetie."
What a good mom.
She's the best.
Oh man. I know this one too. Yes. El Bardo. Hey, well, you didn't get the Buffy question, but you got the Simpson question.
Yeah. So, you know what? If I was going to get one of 2, little known fact, when everyone in middle school was, having their like, I'm a horse girl or I'm a wolf girl or like whatever weird phases my friends were having in middle school, I was like, I'm a Simpsons girl. I was like, everything about my personality was the Simpsons. So
To be
much
clear,
so
it was
that
still a weird. It was a
it was still
weird
very
thing. It was
weird.
just
Like, no
different.
disrespect to the horse girls. Like, everybody has their brand, but like I was drawing Bart on like every art class assignment, and my teacher was like, "Can you
Horse
pick me
girls,
something?"
great mane, but Amy, this
Like, "Can you
really
pick
played
something
into
else?"
your. Yeah, I'm good. I don't have that much money for. Was it horse and mane shampoo? Horse and shine,
Mane and tail.
mane and tail. Thank you. Well, most of you, 46% of you said Alberto. You're all correct.
His superhero
Hopefully,
alias is the Bartman, but
oh, okay.
he is Alberto.
Yeah.
Or in the episode where he and Lisa become Stretch Boy and Clobber Girl, which is their take on the Fantastic Four-ish.
Oh,
Um,
everybody do the Bartman.
my son is also named Bort. I have the Bort keychain from Universal Studios. It's so good.
It's so hard to find your name. All right, everyone. Here we go. Last question in a second. While we've got you here,
Or all the marbles. Oh.
If you're here on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We have a lot of content coming out. MC, I took this part because people like you. They'll hate me for this, not you. We can't
Oh boy,
have
I
that.
love it.
Your shirt's too nice. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't. Head over to sideshow.com, hanging out the What's New section. Again, we put out tons of stuff there. And right now, side.show/Fandom Rewind. Hannah, put it up. $10 in rewards, exclusive giveaway opportunities, reward opportunities, and deep discounts that are available only to the people who register first. And rewind, side.show/rewind blog. So you can see everything that has happened during this event, and also just hang out on the blog, side.show/blog. Amy and her team put in a lot of work there. Literally tons of content.
And
Tons of content.
Literally dozens of articles. And this whole week, we're running a ton of nostalgia-themed content as well. We're talking our favorite Saturday morning cartoons. We're looking at bear bricks that have nostalgic designs, Power Ranger stuff, and more. But again, checking out that blog, like Paul said, will let you not only know what you've missed, but what's coming up, so you don't have to miss anything for the rest of the week, because we're only halfway through.
Exactly.
I mean, we're almost done with the trivia here, but we're only halfway through the event, so.
And Lord, I do like that. Couple things. Hold up. Let me focus. Lord Thoth says they haven't gotten the rewards. Normally they've been coming pretty instantaneously, but there's quite a backlog. There's a lot of you that are registered. So if you don't see it by the end of the week, just reach out to our customer service team. They'll take care of you, man. But then Ox Meat Pete says he likes that we're doing this, and Bart's just dancing away. That's Amy just vibing while I'm getting grilled by the chats. No plans, just vibes. And lastly, Hannah, what's the SMS link again? I forget it. Side.show/SMS deals. Thank you. Sign up for SMS. Again, you can find out all of the new, like when items ship, when we get new products in. It's a really, really great tool.
There might be exclusive deals as well for those registered.
Are exclusive deals for those of you who registered, and those are aside from all of the deals that we have running during Fandom Rewind that you can see on Rewind blog. So head over there, sign up for SMS, register for the event, and prepare. It's question 10. Here we go for all of the marbles, folks, but please keep your marbles in your brain there. Question number 10. All right, run it, Hannah. On the TV show Full House, what was the Tanner's dog name? Tanner's dog's name. Kimmy, Coco, Minnie, or Comet? You guys wanted a Full House question, and you got it. What was the name of the dog? Do you know this one?
I think I have a guess, but I'm not like
100%
positive.
We're at 0. All right, ready? On 3, I'm gonna say your guess. We'll say it at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Comet. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So some validation here. Someone says, Kimmy, harsh, guys. Way harsh. Oh, Kimmy. Well, 63% of you said Comet, D. So you agreed with myself and Amy. I think we led them into the right direction, Amy. I
hope so.
And majority of you would be correct.
Nice.
Comet was the right answer for question number 10, which is our last question. Amy, what does this say here?
In They Call It Puppy Love, they find a stray dog named Minnie. In the end of the episode, Minnie has puppies, and one of the puppies was Comet.
Oh, that's
Aw,
adorable.
puppies.
You got it, dude. I do use this GIF a lot.
You
like,
got
constantly.
it, dude.
It's a passive-aggressive way to say, like, I'm pretty sure I've already done that. I'll do it again.
Thanks.
You got it, dude. Sure, Alan. Whatever you need. Alan's a super producer. Alan, my boss. Everyone. He's watching. He knows. He knows where to find me.
Not Tim Allen
all right.
from Tool Time.
From Tool Tinkering or some of the other ones.
I don't know, man.
All right. Well, I hope you guys all did well.
Tooling around. I liked that one.
Tooling around. Yeah. Tool temperament. Let's see. Question. Oh, no more questions. Hannah, bring up the leaderboard. Let's see how it shook up here. All right. Finby held strong in first place. Nicely done. Jamar in second place, and Surreal in third place. Congratulations. Story. We do. Yeah. Underdog. Is that a 90s show? No, I don't think so, right? 80s maybe?
I think it's a little older than 90s, yeah.
Okay.
I always get like Mighty Mouse, Underdog, and like a couple other animal themed cartoons mixed up, and then there was Danger Mouse and too many animals. And then biker mice from Mars, microbice.
My favorite part of this is watching the fallout of where everyone ranks. Matthew Conrad says, "Dang, top 20 though, stupid Buffy."
That'll learn you.
Oh, Ryan Mahoney says Underdog is the 60s. Wow,
okay.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's like an older Hanna-Barbera, maybe. I just assume most things are Hanna-Barbera at this point.
Nice.
I like Jabberjaw personally.
Okay, Captain Carter, not bad. 9 out of 10. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Bruiser said, "Stupid friends." I just love the pettiness. I guess that's just what I live for. All right, everyone. Well, congratulations to all of our winners there. There it is. I was like, oh, woo! Sorry, there's all these people here, Amy. We didn't set up any decorations or anything.
Oh, God. If I had known people were coming over, I would have made the place nicer.
Your other Buffy shirt, your nice Buffy shirt.
I have another from the same company that made this one. I have like a button down that has this horrible promotional shot of the cast from like season 1 or 2, and it's purple and black. But the best part is like the pattern repeats in the seam of the shoulder, so it's just like Buffy's legs, and it's so bad. It's so bad. They didn't really think of how they were doing that when they sewed that one together.
Nope, you gotta flip it. Well, everyone, thank you all so much for watching. Again, if you won first, second, or third place, you don't have to do anything anymore. We've got your email. We'll just put those rewards in your account for give us 5 to 7 days or whatever it is. I don't know. Me and Amy don't have to do it.
We're stuck in the past right now, so it might take a little while for us to catch up with you.
Exactly. About 5 to 7 days. But Hannah, let's bring up the schedule again for today and let people know what's going on. So we talked about how at 11 and 12, we had some giveaways. I believe those are, 1 or 2 of those are still running. The 11 a.m. is not still running, but I think the 12 o'clock is running. So good luck there, sideshow.live. Enter the code money, please. We just ran through Trivial Cahoots. And at 5, we've got the daily wrap-up show for all of you. And I think that's about it. The nice thing about Fandom Rewind is we kind of really just get to like sit with these shows and enjoy them. And you can still, of course, register side.show/Fandom Rewind and all the stuff that we told you guys before. You're here, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell.
Side.show/rewind blog for everything
that one.
With the rest of the schedule for this week. If you want some spoilers about what's coming up ahead. My favorite part about this week is the clear age distinction among the many people at Sideshow being brought to light.
It's I basically just try to herd cats at the 5 o'clock show because I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm the youngest there by not a large margin. Not a large margin, but a margin where I'm just like, I don't know. We've also talked about how I'm not like the most nostalgic person. ever. I'm not like,
That's
oh,
so
I
weird
miss.
to me. I love that, but it's so weird to me.
Hey, you know what? I'm honest. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not like, man, I wish I could be 7 again and watch those Saturday night cartoons. I don't. I have a car. I've got a 401k. I'm doing a lot better than I was at 7. So
7-year-old Paul would say 401 is a big number.
nice. Nicely done, dude. I'm still working through the 10s. Well, Amy, do you want to be nice?
Sure, I'm feeling a little nostalgic.
All right, Amy. So all right, everyone, we're going to be nice. So Amy's going to do some of her slam poetry for all of you. Now this hasn't been released. Hannah, let's run a lottery. Let's
to
get
make
everyone
up for all the people who got taken down by the Buffy question, apparently.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, I love how like I didn't know what questions were coming up through. I was hoping that there was going to be something Buffy in the trivia, but like the fact that I was like, we haven't seen one where the majority of people were wrong, and then you all delivered. So I think it's fine that we only.
Congrats on all being wrong on the one question that meant so much to Amy Chase.
I also like that when you were saying large margin, you've set a lot of people off. A lot of people are saying that Large Marge sent them from Pee-wee's. Tell him
Yeah.
Large Marge sent you.
Oh,
Paul's Large Margin sent you.
You know what I think maybe is my favorite show of the entire 90s? I'm pretty sure it's 90s. It's Bear in the Big Blue House. Or was it
90s?
I think so. Or is it, and what about Stanley's Big Book of Everything? Zaboomafoo? Are those all 90s or are those early like 2000s?
No, Bear in the Big Blue House was 97. When you get to like 97, 98, 99, I almost kind of forget where it draws. I loved Bear in the Big Blue House. And there was Comfy Couch or something too.
Maybe. Yeah, that was I mean, like a cardboard box that turned into like a sweet crib. Like that's the dream.
Oh, out of the box?
Right? Oh, out of the box. Okay.
That was out of the box.
Which no, Hannah, I'm asking, did we run the lottery? Are we good? She did not. Everyone, just so you know, behind the scenes, we can see her. And I'm like, Hannah, are we good? She's like, did that thing. All right, we should be good.
Beef here, Hannah? Like, are we good? Do we need to take this outside?
Are we beefing? Are we beefing, dog?
Where's the beef?
roll up these shirts. Look at.
Oh, I don't like that. No.
We don't go out in the sun a lot, people. All right. Thank you all so much for watching. Seriously, we really appreciate you guys. We've got another show in not too long, just about an hour and 20. So
yeah,
hang out. Go get your Kool-Aid jammers ready. We'll get some Danimals. Danimals crackers? Oh. No, that was the yogurt, right? Oh, that was the drinks.
Was the yogurt. Yeah, the drinkable yogurt.
I think I'm missing. I'm talking to my generation here. And whatever the equivalent of that is for you folks. So go get those.
Charcuterie is just fancy Lunchables.
Damn Skippy. All right. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you, Crystal. Amy, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you all for being here. See you at 5. And don't forget to let your geek side show. Bye, everyone.